Hello and welcome back to Khans of the Steppe. In between episodes I've given out the land for Gurma and the land for Norway, and I have also sorted out some of our court artifacts. We had about 200 court artifacts, we're down to 113, and we happen to have this book over here, this new book which is a medium health boost. So now we have two medium health boost books, so our health is now back to good. Wonderful. Right, what's next? Well, we have a lot of people who are willing to just give in, so we should probably have a look at this. And some neighbours who can be vassalized. Oh, and I need to grant some vassals to rightful liege. We'll do this as well while we're here. There we go. I'll hopefully make them happy. Right. Neighbours can be vassalized. Well, do I want you vassalized or just want you submitting? I probably just want you submitting, right? Yeah, so let's find these ones. Benna. Yeah. I'm just going to ask that you pay me some money. And then it's this person. Right, well, if you're willing to accept vassalage, you're probably willing to, yeah, pay me some money. There we go. Let's grab those first. And then island up here. You will give in. And you'll give me some money. Fantastic. That's what we like to see. Over here, we're currently in our war for Darfur, so we're still getting that. Just taking Gurma. So these are the two I've just asked for. How about Soso? Soso would also give in. Alright. Yeah. How about Timmy? Timmy would also give in. Go for special soldier, so it's 100%. You're currently in a war against Mali. I don't feel like I want you right now. Unless I... Wait, can I grab Mali? No, not currently. How about you? It's again a no. How about you? At war with me. Oh, okay. A Khan? That'd be a no. Alright. Dendi? Dendi would give in. Yeah. So let's ask for some money. Kebi doesn't border us. You don't border us. Yeah, none of these guys border us. So that's why they won't give in. Oh, and you? You're also at war with me. Alright, cool. Satmi? That's a no from Satmi. Alright. So where's our troops up here? Oh, you're at Satmi's borders, basically? Perfect. We'll demand special soldiers. Right, and you're now going to make your way up to that one. Wonderful. Right, so we have an army here. We have an army down here. So this one, you're actually going to want to head down this way to win that war. You're still sieging. You're going to have to reinforce at some point. That's fine. You are heading down to Gujarat, I think. Yeah, sort of. You're also heading down there. Do you have an organizer? Let's just put an organizer in charge. Yeah, we'll give you a little organizer. You were reinforcing, and now you've merged into one group. So I might as well merge you here. Yeah. You're there. You're going to that group instead. Okay, that's fine. So this one's actually ready to go in siege. So we'll send you into siege then. These guys need to just merge. And then that's it. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Right. Are we ready to unpause? I think we are. I think we're all ready to unpause. Oh, also, how's our legend going? It's going okay. Also, I can't help but notice the game is running like garbage. Garbage, I think, would be the word I would use to describe the way the game is running right now. So, yeah. We may need to sort out our armies and like reduce them a little bit just so we can avoid the game running quite so badly. Right, Satmi will drown in blood. You're already making your way up there. That's fine. Right. Down here, you're sieging, which is fine. This army's heading in here. Let's have a look at where some of these troops are. So, first of all, you can merge together. That's all fine. Then we're going to make our way back over here. So now we have some new places that we border. We can now ask them to submit. Yeah, so give me more siege. You two. Heir here. We'll have you as well. Yeah. Wonderful. I don't border them yet. Alright. Cool. Can we just chill for a second? Bunch of new vassals. So now I can do the same to these guys. I can offer submission or ruin. We'll do the same here. And the same here. No, okay, that one's not feeling as good. Nope. You're at war with me. Okay. Akan. You're over here as well. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Clear these out. We just raised something. So that's that one. You're going to go steal that siege. Just our first capital's all the way at the other side. That's really annoying. Okay. As in, it's not useful for us. I should say by annoying. Right. Grab some siege weapons. And that's all fine. Which war is this? Is this war? Yeah. So we're now at 50%. So I'm going to white peace that war. Wonderful. We're capped anyway. It doesn't matter whether we win that battle or not. That's fine. Right. So now you would not accept submission. No. You also wouldn't accept submission. We're no longer at war with Noop. Whoever Noop were. Oh, but Noop were a sub-group within Igbo Benue. Ah. We are bordering Walanda here, though. Demand their siege weapons. Okay. How about Canum? Nope. We bordering these guys? We are. They don't want to give up either. At least not 100%. Okay. Well, we'll get this land for free, I guess. I inherited some land. Okay. Oh. Merge them together. So what land did I inherit? Ah, this land. So do I have the thing? I do. Okay, let's raise it one more time. Also, I've been thinking about raising. Would it not make sense for raising to come with a negative, like, popular opinion? I'm just thinking, would the people not be, like, really, really mad that you're, you know, effectively destroying their homes? To me, it would make sense that they might be a little bit annoyed that you're destroying their homes. Personally, I don't know. But, I guess it doesn't matter. Right, it's all fine. Back over here. You should... Whoa, wait a second. You? Oh, you're at war with Mali, I see. I was going to say you should give in, but you're at war with Mali. Let's go for you. Yeah, I'm going to say, yeah, give me the special soldiers. They're going to say no, you're going to head there. Right. You're doing nothing. You need to go siege something. You're going to go siege there, I guess. What else have we got? Everyone else is just kind of moving. That's fine. New war? Which war is this? War against this person. Alright, I'm not... Oh, right, that's because I took that land. Okay, that's fine. Don't need to worry about that. Wait, am I... wait, can I white peace this war? Yes. Okay. I can't white peace this war, but that's okay. I can white peace one of the two wars I'm in. For no reason. Alright. That's fine. You're heading down to Akan. Our friend died apparently, which is unfortunate. Are we doing here? We're doing alright. You know what I might do? I might switch some of these guys on to different things. Well, one, do I have a court musician? Sort by aptitude? Yes, yes I do. Let's stick you in here. Let's maybe spend the extra money on legend spread chance from you. And from you. And we'll leave you sitting on, yeah, command legend abroad. Let's see whether increasing legend spread chance is going to help us any here. Right, this army's doing nothing. You finished your first siege. Let's go to the next siege. You already have to go through here. Well, why don't you siege that first then? Right, that's fine. Enemy ally joins the war. Okay, that's not something we need to worry about. This army is fighting down here. We expected that. The White pieced one of the wars we don't want to be in. Right. Now we're going to win this siege. We'll persuade this person to join us. We did. We're now at 168. So that appears to have made a distinct difference in terms of how many things this is like spreading to. Like this is actually actively making a difference. That's good to know. Can you get there without taking attrition? Get there without taking attrition. Alright, do it. Right. All the other armies. Well, you're now chilling. You've seized their capital. Your job now is to kind of get there-ish. Your job's to join them. Right. That's fine. We got some more land back. This land is over here. So this is this duchy. Alright, so we'll give that away. And we'll grant you... What's it called? Okay, that one. I was assuming it was going to be earlier on our list of things that we took. It probably is. Duchy. Just going slowly so I can try and see it. What's the we do hold the Dutch. Oh, duchy's not created. That's why I can't give the duchy away. It's not created. Alright. There it is. It was earlier in the list. It wasn't created at that point. Ah. Alright, well that's fine then. Alright, clear those out. You're currently doing nothing down here. You finished your siege. Head into Kadam. And siege that one. You're in here sieging. Right, let's go. Secret exposed, not but malice and lies. More secrets exposed. That's all fine. And prisoners are dying in our dungeon. Cool. That's the war up here that we're now in. This one is going to move to Afram. Up here, we're going to win this battle. This army is being like magnetized in because we're in a fight. So they're now locking in, walking towards us. That's all fine. You've stopped moving. Okay. That's because you're about to merge. That's acceptable. They arrived at almost exactly the same time. That wasn't bad guesstimating from me in terms of a province. How many men does Gujarat have? 3,000. Okay, your job is going to be to take out Gujarat. Where's their capital? It's there. Okay. So you're going to head down there and get their capital. Right. We can transfer people. Let's refresh the list. I accidentally just clicked away the notification rather than doing anything. That's good. Right. You're about to win your battle. You're also in a battle. Oh, but against significantly less troops. Okay. Right. They're locked into moving, but they're not locked into moving here. We could, in theory, move in and attack them, but I prefer to take this rather than take the attrition. So, that's fine. Let's merge these troops together. How's my building going? It's still going. Alright, that's fine. You're moving down there. Sieging. Right, one of these sieges is going to finish. Well, two of them did. Wonderful. Can you make it here then? Yep, without attrition. Even better. Okay. You can now head into this one. Although I guess you could head here and defeat their army, which is actually valuable because we're not capped on battle. We haven't got any battle war score. Yeah, do that then. Right. It's all fine. This one. Now taking that thing. We get there before they leave. We can. Perfect. And then you're going to head there. How are we doing on battle war score? 42. So this is going to be worth 8%. Alright. That's all fine. Sieges are being won all over the place. Artifacts are being seized. So does that this army? Yeah, it's this army. Job's going to be to go there now. Where's the other army? It's making its way over. Okay. That's fine. Is there more to this land somewhere? Oh no, no, sorry, I was thinking it was this one, but it's the Boer. Yeah, okay, that makes sense then. Yeah, we have almost finished the Boer War. Right. You're sieging their capital, you're defeating their army. Which might be worth quite a lot of war score. This might be the end of the Darfur War. It is. Nice. That was worth 50% war score. Wonderful. Let's enforce our demands. So that now gives us all of that land, which is huge. And now we can, yeah, give it away. Although, first of all, I want to raise the land. So we'll go in here. Also, I'll clear that out as well. And we can now start raising some of this. So we'll raise you. Raise you. Raise you. Like, you'd think that you'd get a negative to popular opinion for doing this to a holding. Because the people living there would probably be like, what's up? Why are you doing that? And that's what popular opinion's meant to be. I don't know. You could argue that raising is actually just killing everybody who lives there. But then if that's the case, then, well, I suppose that could be the case. Yeah. That could just be the case. That it might just simply be that simple. Right. That's interesting. Temple holdings you can't raise don't show up on the list. Huh. Intriguing. Alright, well, that means that this way of doing it is even better. Wonderful. This is part of the Duchy of Darfur, which is held by you. And you are... Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to grant you this, because it's within the Duchy of Darfur, I think. Is that right? Yes, I believe that is correct. Then we have this over here. This is Odai, which is my title. I'm going to give it to you. Then I'm going to grant you everything that's within there. This one is Salamat. We'll give that to you. We'll then grant you everything in there. You are part of this duchy, which we do not hold, so I'm just going to give you away. And then this must be Tibesti. Yes. Yes, it is. Wonderful. So we'll give you that. And we'll give you that. Wonderful. Seems good to me. We're no longer over our domain limit, despite it saying we're over our domain limit. This army has just sieged their capital. There's their army. Can I get there without taking attrition? Apparently, yes. Alright, let's do that. Let's get there without taking attrition. Next thing that we want to do, this army, you're going to need to get some supply back. But who am I at war with? War with you for Holy War. Does the area around here have supply? Sort of, yeah. Alright, so... who am I at war with? I don't know. I'm going to go steal that siege, I think. There we go. Everyone else is moving. Right. That's fine. And you're fighting. Nice. So then you're going to head in there and siege. Down here... this land, I'm going to raise it. And I'm going to raise this temple. And then I'm going to grant this away. Do I hold the title above it? The Duchy of Tunis has not been created. Well, I will create the Duchy of Tunis, and then I will give you the Duchy of Tunis. Right. It's actually going to be back here. There we go. Wonderful. Do I need to give anything else? Nope, that seems fine to me. Right, there's a holy order being hired by Lithuania. Wait a second. They definitely said by Lithuania. We're not at war with Lithuania. Lithuania's our vassal. Well, I guess they could be at war. And they hired a holy order, which is in one of our holdings. That's probably true. That's probably what happened. Yeah, so we probably have one holding out there that still has a holy order in it. Alright, well, whatever. This is all fine. Everyone is moving. Which is good. Not but malice and lies. We are going to catch him down here. Perfect. Weapon storage is finished. Wonderful. What are we going to do now? We got something in here that seems good. No, because all of these are cultural locked. Of course, yeah. Here? Now, how about this one? Yeah, let's just increase my number of knights. Sure, whatever. Let's just do that. Right. You're going to catch him here. Clear that out. Scroll to the top. You're currently doing nothing, because you've arrived at where I said you needed to go. You actually need to go here now. Right. Actually, realistically, you now need to go, like, here. Yeah. Cool. Back to this army. Back to sieging. Right. Crypto Nangchospo? What's this? I have no idea. Anyway, it looks like a normal, you discovered a thing there. I was just like, what's a crypto scheme? Never seen that in the game before. Right. It's fine, just get rid of it saying that there's new stuff. You're into their capital. That'll be worth enough war score, because it'll be worth the normal war score plus the 10% for capital. You've just defeated their army, but that was worth almost no war score somehow. Alright, go siege Wasa. How much was that worth? It was worth only 8%. Does that mean they have another army somewhere? Yes, yes it does. Okay. You've arrived at Gujarat. Okay, Gujarat. You know the deal. Submit or ruin. They're going to choose ruin. Wonderful. Right, Gujarat will drown in blood. Obviously. We've now got Avignon. I don't need that army. Well, we can't raise it. Okay. Well, interesting. It is part of Provence. So I'm going to give that to you. I'm then going to give you Provence. Right. Anybody mad? Nope. This is going to get destroyed, though. Ah, there we go. That's what I was waiting for. Them to say, I need this land in Provence. Because it's mine. There we go. Wonderful. Clear out the notifications. And back to it. So, unpause. This army's fighting something over here. Great. Love to see it. Prisoner died. That army really needs to reinforce. It's like severely hurt at this point. Right. Oh, also Canum, you want to give up? Yeah, you'll give up. Wonderful. How about you? You're in a couple of wars. I don't know if I want you, but I'll take Canum for free. Right. Back over here. Merge. Back over here. Yeah, you've stolen a siege from someone for some war. That's for this war. Wonderful. White piece. That's Gujarat. That's a Khan. That's this thing for that land. Okay, so you're going here next. Wonderful. Just working out which wars I'm actually in and which ones I need to do things with. Yeah, we'll give Canum some of them. Canum is another king vassal for us, weirdly. Alright. You finished your stuff. You're going to head here. Now finish the Sapmi War. Wonderful news. Wonderful news. Right, so let's clear this out. Sapmi. Enforce demands. Decline. There we go. Just declined the Blood Brotherhood. There's a massacre in Skolt. 31 nobles dead. How's our legend looking, by the way? We're about 178, so it's definitely got an impact from us increasing the legend spread chance, but it's not a huge impact. But it is a noticeable impact. Right. Do all of these. We also need to check whether this has like elective or something on it. And remove that if we can. Do a little bit more raising. That's all of the stuff we can raise. There's probably temples and things, which is why we have extra holdings. Yep. Right. Give it away. Oh yeah. No elective. Cool. That's all I needed to see. This is part of that, which is our title. Yup. So we'll give that to you. Then we'll give you that one. This one we have the title for as well. So I'll give that to you. Then give away the title. And then there's another duchy in here somewhere that we've got, apparently. Was it this one? I just want to see what that title is. Oh, it's this one. Ah, over here. So we're going to give that to this guy. He's got a very nice hat, therefore he can have the title. Right. Probably going to say that I need to give vassals to the rightful liege in a second. Oh, there we go. Right. Now we have to ask what we're doing with this army here. So we've got 22,000 troops. Where are they going? Where do we need them? That's the question. Is the question. Could send them to Abyssinia. Potentially. Could send them to India. Yeah, I think I'm going to send them to here first, and we'll figure out where they're going from there. Is that the quickest route you've got for me here? I guess it could be the quickest route. Yeah, I would have thought going here and taking the boats the whole way would be quicker, but... No, that could be the quickest route. We'll send them there. We might do nothing with them, but... It's a start. Right. You finished your siege. Well done. Go to the next one. Right, we got a white piece. That's what we love to see. We're getting out of wars, which will make the game run quicker. Game hates you being in multiple wars. Oh yeah, because I'm at peace with you. Be merciful. Yeah, we can always go back there and take it in a second. If they don't want to be my vassal. But they did, so that's great. Camp Unity. Sure, I'll choose that one. Sounds great. We can transfer you. Wonderful. That's what we love to see. You're now going into the next siege. It's all fine. We got the Norwegians. Alright. Apparently. So we'll merge those together. So that must be up here. Yes. We got Uppland. Give that to you. I didn't really mean to put a Kyrgyz person in charge, but I did, so here we go. We'll give you that land. That's all fine. Right. Back over here. You're sieging. You're finished your siege, actually. Oops. You should be here. Right. Back over this way. Sieging. Martial lifestyle perk. Alright, we'll do this first while we wait. Get rid of it saying there's new stuff. And then overseer. So stewardship and martial, and that seems good. Right. And then we're going to go down here for peacemaker. Which we maybe should have gone for earlier, but that's okay. Not overly worried about it. Right. Taking that. I'm going to go steal your siege, which you've been doing for so long. You got the capital of Gujarat. You're now going to head here. Right. You're about to finish your siege. You're going into the next one. That might be the end of that war, which would be great. Need to transfer you, which we'll do. Okay. That's got us taking war score in this war. Go beat up their army. Back over here. You're about to steal their siege, which you are going to do. Fantastic. That's what we love to see. We have a grandson. That siege is now done. You're now going to go join up with that army. I guess. Yeah. It's fine. Your siege is going. You're currently fighting. You won the fight. You stole the siege. That's the end of the Akam War. Right. Enforce demands. Let's do it. Invalidated a war. Fantastic. Right. I know which war invalidated the one over here, I think. Yes. Right. You now need to split up a lot. And there's supply around the lake. Wait a second or two. There we go. We'll split it into 8s, because that's generally what we actually need to split it into. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Wonderful. So they're going to spread out around the lake and basically just restock because they need to. That's okay. Ati, we can... Alright, yeah, we can get these ones. Okay. That's fine. Demand payments. Demand payments. Demand siege weapons. You might give in. You're actually very close to just giving in. Fantastic. Right, so we'll leave it a second there. What's next? Raising holdings. Raising holdings is next. Right, in here. So Ashanti. Raise that one. And that one. And that one. And this one. And this one. And this one. And the temple. And then the last castle. Right. Wonderful. Now we want to give away the land. So over here. This is all part of Kano, which doesn't yet exist. So we will create Kano. And I will give Rano Kano. There we go. Rano Kano. Bocchi is part of this title, which is my title. So we will give you that one. What is it again? Okay. Ah, it's that one. Perfect. This is Karka, which I will grant to you. And then give you. So Karka's that one. Right. Then back over here. This is Ashanti. So we'll give that to you, and then we'll grant you Ashanti. Then we have Crew over here. As part of the Duchy of Crew, which doesn't exist, so I will create the Duchy of Crew and then give it to whoever I give East Crew to. Yep. And then we have, I assume, Kong up here. Kong North, in fact. Which we will give to you. Part of the Duchy of Kong, which doesn't exist. There we go. In here, we will then grant you the Duchy of Kong. Right. So that's all of that given away. Grant vassals to rightful liege, which we'll do. And that looks pretty good. Right, that's solid. You're going to make your way up here, because that place's capital. How long is left on your siege of Gujarat? Oh, you need to find something else to siege. Alright, how about this one? Because that will end that war. Should be good. You're about to end this war. I don't want to disband my troops, but I do think ending the wars might be beneficial temporarily. Yeah. Yeah, I think it would be beneficial temporarily. And the reason for that is I think if we can end the wars, we will get a bunch of people to just give in and be my vassal. You're still a no, huh? Alright. Nice. Whole bunch of them just giving up immediately. So when this one reaches here, that's when we're going to... yeah, that's when we're going to basically call it on that for a second. Yeah, or sorry, that's when we're going to decide whether or not we're stopping the wars or not, temporarily. By that, I'm meaning for like a day. You need an organizer. There we go. Back over here. And now we wait. There's a pox. Alright, we inherited some land. Which came with some armies that I don't need. So I'll give away that. But the armies at least where I needed to be, sort of. Right. Let's do a little raising here. Wonderful. We're going to give this away. I'm going to grant you Luxembourg. Wonderful. And that's fine. Grant vassals to rightful liege. That's all okay. Right, so that was stuff down here that we needed to do. Right. Chill for a second. That's 97%, so we will enforce demands over there. So that's Gujarat. Gujarat is this land here. Let's chill. You finished your siege? You... Wait, no, that wasn't Gujarat. Wow, whoa, whoa, that was the other war. Okay. That was this war. Oh, which is great. Okay. You're going to split into a group of 4 here temporarily. 1, 2, 3. Wait. 4. There we go. That looks good. Did we get any new land up here? We did. We got this bit, which is part of this duchy, which is my vassal's title. Oh wait, no, I didn't raise it first. Raise it. Vassal, grant that piece of land. Then I'm going to go back into here. I'm just going to raise some titles. So raise it. Clear that. Raise it. Raise it. Raise. 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 And raise. Wonderful. Back in here. Where is that land? It's a great question. Oh, it's down here. Oh, that's why I couldn't recognize where the land was. I didn't know they held land down here. Oh. Well, that's lucky that we got 100% war score before we had to like confront that. All right. Right, we'll give you Richard Dope. And down here, yes, we'll give you that land. That should be everything. Right. We're now bordering this kingdom. There's a 45% chance they give up. What about you? 100% chance you give up. You're currently defending in a war. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, how about you? It's a very high chance you give up as well. That's what we like to see. Right, we'll chill a second or two. So you're where you need to be. You're making your way down. You are currently just reinforcing however you can. You're chilling. You're chilling. And that's fine. Oh, and then, yeah, we'll merge these guys together. Right. Now we're just waiting for the Gujarat War. Do not click the disband button. Do not press the disband button. Do not press the disband button. I'm just saying it enough times so that it locks into my head. Whether or not I do it or not, like, that's another matter, but I do not intend to do it. I'll admit my hand twitched towards the button. Right, clear that. Clear that. I'm deliberately trying to move my screen away, like the bits I'm working with, away from the disband button. Just in case I accidentally press it. This one. And that one. Right. Over here. This is Lata. We're going to give that to you. And we're going to go down to the bottom. Pilata. This is my vassal's primary title. There we go. Be very careful of double clicking. Just based on where that's located. Give that one away. Then we'll grant you... Which bit of land is it? It's that one, right? Yep. Alright. And then this one. That's this one. Grant it to you. Grant you the duchy. Wonderful. Now, why did I want to be sort of at peace at this moment? Well, because all of the people who we're offering like vassalization to have a negative because we're at war, right? So if we take a moment to be at peace, then we're not at war. I know it might seem obvious, but it then means that we can offer them... Oh, one of them's at sea. Can I get you to... Oh, you're about to land. Okay. It also gives us a chance to reinforce our troops. There we go. So now I can refill our men-at-arms with, like, gold. There we go. So they're now refilled, which is good. Yeah, you can pay me 50 gold. But now I can, in theory, go around the place and ask a bunch of people if they want to just be my vassal, and there's a much higher chance. In fact, in this case, there's an 100% chance they say yes. Which is a change, right? That's a significant change. So I just want to grab anyone who's willing to say yes at this point. You? Is this still a no? You? That might be a yes. That's an 81. Alright, 81's pretty good. You? 67. Alright. Let's grab this first, though. Because that's guaranteed. That then gives us Toma. Maybe. Okay, so everything else I don't think is guaranteed from here on. Can I get Casa? I could, but they're at war. Alright, so because everything else isn't guaranteed, I'm just going to do them all at once here. Then we'll send you one. You would not accept... Why are you not willing to accept? Realm is remote. Okay. If you say so. Get you. You're a confederation, apparently. So you're willing to... You're going to say no because you're a confederation. I see. You're going to say yes, though. Well, 64%. Right. Yorubaland. You might say yes. You're going to say no. Kawar. Kawar will 100% say yes, but that will drag us into a war potentially, but that might be against our vassal, which means we're not going to be in a war. Abyssinia are 24%, so that's basically no. You are a 81%, so that might be a yes. And we'll grab you as well while we're here. 67%. I think that's everybody. And let's see who says yes. Okay, so they're going to drown in blood. So that's these guys. How many men do you have? 7,000. I guess that's your job for now. Send you down there. Right. They said yes. That's nice. Hey, Europaland said yes. Thomas said no, which is unfortunate, but... yeah, Europaland said yes, which is a huge chunk of land in here. Kono, it says next, is who I should go for. Where is Kono? I can't even see Kono. Let's grant you away. Let's grant you away. One Kono would say no, and where are they? Oh, they're part of the, yeah, Confederation, I see. That's fine. We can force submission. No, we can't. Okay. I guess I could, because I'm going past, but, like, I can't, essentially. Wait, I should have demanded payments. Sanda? Sanda would say yes for merciful. Yeah. There we go. Casa? I guess I can't ask Casa. I must have already have asked them. I already did ask them, and then there they are. Sappy? Try and grab them as well while we're here. Lomo will drown in blood, so that's these ones. And we're heading over there. Right, except that I want you to be led by a different commander of mine. That may be that guy. And then we are going to head over here. No. Well, actually, do I want to do these? No. 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 None of these. Okay, I want to lead the 9,000 man army, because I think it's going to need the best army commander we have. Clear organizer. There we go. Here. Wait 2 seconds. You're going to merge towards that province, because you're taking Pala. Right, demand siege weapons. Right. Chill a second. What about this army over here? You're still reinforcing. Okay, we'll wait for you to reinforce. It's fine. Pala will drown in blood. Right. It's all fine. Grant vassals to rightful liege, so you'll be granted. And then I can't grant Sappy for whatever reason. Oh, there I can. Okay. Right, how about you? Bambuk. Yeah, and grab Bambuk as well. Wonderful. Seems good to me. Begluk, our grandson, has been born. Nice. These armies are just about reinforced. Just need like another month on them, maybe. Or another, yeah, half a month on them. Then I'm probably going to send them down here for Igbo Bennu. Right. This army is still making its way there. You guys are going to merge onto this one. Yeah, in fact, I'm going to merge you guys down here, and you can get your last little bit of reinforcing done as you walk. That makes sense. Our son has learned Iranian. Alright. I mean, good for them. Right, down here. We are going to give away this land. We'll grant it to... Or we'll grant you Zab. There we go. Where's Zab? Wonderful. Clear that out. Don't need to care about low county control because it's not our county. Do I have a marriage thing or something? My grandson can marry. He's the second in line. It gives me first dibs on arranging it. Alright. These guys are slowly merging. How are you doing over here? Still making your way there? Still making your way there. Still sieging. You're going to finish your siege. It's fine. That was just an event that couldn't trigger because we're leading an army. Head down here. Right, go get their capital. These guys are almost there. It's all fine. You're heading into the first destination. And let's get it. It's all fine. Once these guys merge, I'll have a better idea about what my armies are actually doing, because I'll no longer just be seeing a whole bunch of armies moving. I hate inheriting things, but I know why I'm inheriting so many things. It's my own fault, so that's fine. The reason it's my own fault is because it's because I'm giving away duchies. I can inherit duchies. If I gave away kingdoms, I think I could inherit kingdoms, but you would inherit them a lot less because there's a lot less kingdoms, right? It's because I have so many vassals that I can inherit things. Also, when it spawns people in, it doesn't necessarily spawn them in with like a full family. Like sometimes it'll find somebody and it'll give, and like they'll come in with a family, but sometimes they won't. And then if the person dies, you immediately re-inherit it, which is, yeah, a little unfortunate. It would be nice if you could just be like, actually, I don't want to manage this one. If they die, just spawn another person in, right? Like, I don't need to be personally involved with this. Here we go. Merge. You. Yeah, there we go. And then you're going to head here to start. Right. I lost a battle? Well, yeah, okay, I lost a battle I didn't know I was part of. Okay, that's fine. Like, also not my battle. Wait, why? It's a war against the tyranny against this guy. Why am I in this war? I'm not that guy. Wait, is my army still around here? I need you to go end the war against the tyranny. Right. That's fine. So it's Toma we took down here. You're now heading to the next one. Toma. I'm going to raise it. It's part of the Duchy of Toma, which is my title. And I'm going to give that to you. I don't want the Duchy of Courland. Can I give it away to someone else? You. Wait. Yeah. Create that. You. I'm giving you the Duchy of Courland. It's all yours. Wonderful. I still have to deal with the war, but yeah. Annoying that I could be given the title and have a war against the tyranny when it's not my tyranny. Merge those guys together. Don't need that random army. You've arrived at your destination. You've won your first siege. Make your way further south. Right. You're sieging. That's good. Okay, it'll drown in blood. Seen that before. And that's all okay. Yurt of the Noyans finished. Let's upgrade it again. Right. And taking their capital. I just need the next one to get full credit for it. It's okay. Right, and we got a valuable prisoner in this war. That's good. A valuable prisoner worth 0. Maybe it wasn't this war. Alright. There's this army. You're going to head down to their capital, and you're going to catch that army while you, that army while you're there. Next one, it might be in this one I captured someone valuable in, I don't know. We've now won the next war. The force demands. Cool. I'm going to raise it. I'm going to give it away to you. I'm going to grant you Loma. Wonderful. How am I doing on the legend? 195. Yeah, so it is slowly turning our way. Apparently there's a trinket I could equip. Yeah, unless there's something that says gives health. Oh, small health boost. Perfect. I was going to say, unless there's something that gives health, I'm not going to click it. But yes, that's good. We can force submission on Kono. I thought I already did. Wait, yeah, Kono, I already did force your submission. I guess they're no longer part of the Confederation. Right, walk over here, wait a second. There is no Confederation, you want to give in? Yes, okay. Wonderful. What wars am I in? I'm in a war against Mali. Can I white peace that? In 2% war score, I can white peace it. Alright, go siege that. Kyrgyz onslaught into Lanka. Yeah, that's fine. Bengal. War against the tyranny. Igbo. Yeah. That's okay. That's what I was looking for there. You're sieging. Perfect. I inherited more land that I don't need. It's the same reason as we inherited it before. It's just yeah, it generated somebody and that somebody immediately dropped dead, basically. That's why we got this land. Let's give you that. Perfect. Cool. In here, clear this out. Back over here. Right, Kono gave in. And we're still moving. Anyone finished their siege? No? Well, we finished the siege. That's these guys. The army we're leading personally won their siege. Big surprise. Ooh, that's an army I want to fight. Fight it. We have less troops, but our troops are better and we're leading. So. Right. Clear those. We're winning their siege. Or sorry, winning the battle. And now we're on a siege of their capital. We'd love to see. Get rid of all those hooks. That's probably when I did a mass ransom of prisoners and it gave us hooks instead of money. You're finished that. You're now going to head here to siege this. That now gives us access to their armies. Right. Let's clear out that we got a new thing. Where are we? Sieging. 2%. You're not quite ready to give up yet. No. Okay, I need to win this siege to get you to give up. Oh, you finished that one. Oh, you never caught their army. Okay, catch them. Right. And I don't need a Blood Brotherhood. I definitely don't need this random title you gave me. Let's raise it. Raise that as well. Give it away. It's part of a duchy, which doesn't exist. Create the duchy. Grant you the duchy. Wonderful. Cool. That's all fine. How's this battle going? I kind of assume we're going to crush it. They have a lot more knights than we have. We have more men at arms, and our advantage, I just realized, is plus 63, which means that we're doing an extra 315% damage. Okay, we're going to crush it. Good to know. Oh, well, I guess I'm just going to white peace this war with you, Mali. Right. Which one was this? That's that siege. Okay. Are you going to head in there and then in there? You're white piecing. You're going. You're going. You're going. Where's my army up in the north? Army in the north. Where are you? Oh, you're that army. I see. That's fine. And Mali, white piece. White piece, Mali. Nice. Okay. Hey, guess what, Mali? Submit to root. Am I paused? Or My rival is dead. Okay, I am paused now. Give me money or die, Mali. Leave you sitting there. Lanka, enforce demands. That was worth a 100% war score over there. Right. That's good. Let's clear this out. Clear that out. Wonderful. Okay. Well, we've almost cleared the map, which is pretty good. I think once we take this land, I'm going to send this army to Abyssinia. We'll clear Mali. And at that point, that will leave us with just this land over here, just these three. Actually, we're going to take Pala. Yeah, I might not need to disband my armies at all. Yeah, because if I send this army after Chola next, which you'll probably be able to beat, right? Yeah. We'll send them after Chola next. You go get Pagan. One goes to Abyssinia. Yeah, we're going to take Abyssinia last, but yeah, we're going to be able to do this. Cool. Anyway, in between episodes, I'm going to give away all that land that we just got. And then, I think next time, we'll almost certainly be on the last episode. What I might do in the last episode is, like, organize things. We're also going to do the other decisions. Like, organize, I might make kingdoms and then just give away all the kingdoms on the map or something. I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling at the time and how long it takes us. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.